Your soulmate wants to tell you something important. Here's what their father said about you. My beloved child. There is a reason you were guided to this message today. It is not an accident, and it is not a coincidence. A conversation happened behind closed doors that you were never supposed to hear. Your soulmate has been carrying words inside their heart for far too long, but before they could speak them to you, someone else spoke first. It was their father. The room fell completely silent as he looked into your soulmate's eyes and asked a question that changed everything. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. What he said next left your soulmate unable to answer for several long moments. The truth is more surprising than anyone expected. Their father did not ask about your wealth, your appearance, or your past. Instead, he quietly asked, when you think about that person, do you feel peace? Those simple words echoed through the room. Your soulmate lowered their head because, for the very first time, they realized your name had become the calmest place in their heart. Even before speaking another sentence, their father noticed the change in their eyes. He smiled gently, as though he had discovered a secret that your soulmate had been trying to hide from everyone. Don't skip, because the next few moments revealed something that could change the way you see this connection forever. But that was only the beginning. After a long silence, their father slowly stood up, walked toward the window, and whispered something so unexpected that your soulmate's heartbeat almost stopped. Those words were not filled with fear, they were filled with hope. Hope that pointed directly toward you. Your soulmate wanted to tell you everything immediately, yet something happened before they could reach out. That unexpected moment is the reason you're hearing this message now. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you, and the most unforgettable words have not been revealed yet. A quiet moment followed, but silence often carries the loudest answers. Your soulmate watched their father take a deep breath before saying, "Some people enter our lives to teach us lessons, but a very rare person enters to bring us home." Those words settled deeply into your soulmate's heart because, without hesitation, they knew he was talking about you. They had never expected anyone to understand their feelings so clearly. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. What happened next made this conversation even more unforgettable. Their father then revealed something he had noticed long before anyone else. He said that every time your name was mentioned, your soulmate's face changed in a way that could never be hidden. Their worries faded. Their voice became softer. Even the smallest smile carried a different meaning. He gently reminded them that true connections are recognized not by loud promises, but by the peace they bring. At that moment, your soulmate realized they could no longer deny what their heart had been trying to say for so long. Before leaving the room, their father placed a reassuring hand on their shoulder and quietly said, "If your heart is leading you toward someone who inspires you to become your best self, don't ignore that feeling." Those words stayed with your soulmate long after the conversation ended. They wanted to tell you everything immediately, but another unexpected event stopped them before they could. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The next chapter reveals the surprising reason they still haven't shared the entire truth. The night became quieter, but inside your soulmate's heart, everything had changed. They replayed every word their father had spoken, wondering if destiny had been giving them signs all along. Then something unexpected happened. As they reached for their phone, they stopped. Not because they had changed their mind, but because they wanted their first words to you to be perfect. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The next decision they made could shape everything that follows. Hours later, their father noticed them sitting alone, lost in thought. Instead of asking more questions, he smiled and said, "The strongest bonds are never built by rushing. They are built by truth, patience, and courage." Those words gave your soulmate a new kind of confidence. For the first time, they stopped worrying about fear and started believing that what is meant to happen will always find its way. Deep inside, they realized that your story was not ending, it was only beginning. Just before everyone went to sleep, their father turned back one final time and whispered a sentence your soulmate will never forget: "When the right person arrives, life becomes clearer, not more confusing." Those words echoed through the silence as your soulmate quietly looked toward the future, thinking only of you. But there is one final detail from that conversation that has never been revealed until now. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. What their father said next is the most powerful part of this entire story. Just before the lights were turned off, your soulmate's father paused at the doorway as if one final thought refused to stay unspoken. The room became completely still. Then he looked directly at your soulmate and quietly said, "Life gives many chances, but a heart that feels truly understood is a rare gift." Those words struck deeper than anything he had said before. Your soulmate could no longer hide the truth from themselves. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Every second is leading to the moment you've been waiting for. Your soulmate finally gathered the courage to speak. They admitted that every time they imagined the future, your presence was already there. Their father listened without interrupting, then smiled with quiet confidence. "If this feeling continues to bring you peace instead of fear," he said, "protect it with honesty." Those simple words removed a burden your soulmate had carried for so long. In that very moment, they made a decision that would change the direction of their journey. If this message touches your heart, share it with someone who believes in meaningful connections, subscribe for more inspiring stories, and stay with us because the biggest revelation is still ahead. As the conversation came to an end, your soulmate thought it was finally over. But just as they walked away, their father called them back one last time. What he whispered could not be forgotten. It was a single sentence that made your soulmate stop in their tracks and quietly smile through hopeful eyes. Those words have remained hidden until this very moment. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The next part reveals the one message your soulmate has been waiting to share with you all along. A brand new morning arrived, but your soulmate could not forget the final sentence their father had spoken. It echoed through every quiet moment, becoming stronger with each passing hour. They finally understood that some conversations are not meant to create doubt, they are meant to awaken courage. Looking out the window, they whispered your name with a peaceful smile, knowing that the connection they felt could no longer be ignored. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The greatest revelation is closer than you think. Then something completely unexpected happened. Their father walked over with a small smile and said, "There is one thing I forgot to tell you." Your soulmate turned around instantly. He continued, "The right person doesn't simply change your future, they change the way you see yourself." Those words unlocked something deep inside. In that moment, your soulmate realized you had already inspired them to become kinder, stronger, and more hopeful without even knowing it. That realization filled their heart with a quiet certainty they had never experienced before. As the day moved forward, your soulmate made a promise to themselves. They would no longer allow fear to speak louder than their heart. Every step they took from this moment would be guided by honesty, patience, and hope. But before they could reach out, one final sign appeared, so unexpected that even they couldn't explain it. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The next chapter reveals the hidden sign that convinced your soulmate they were finally ready to tell you everything. A new feeling settled into your soulmate's heart that they had never experienced before. It wasn't excitement alone, it was certainty. As they prepared to leave the house, their father quietly stopped them and said, "Before you take the next step, remember this: the strongest connections are never built on perfect timing. They are built on sincere hearts." Those words became the courage your soulmate had been searching for. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. As the day unfolded, small moments began to feel meaningful. A familiar song played unexpectedly. A gentle breeze carried back memories they thought had disappeared. Each sign reminded your soulmate of you. They smiled without realizing it, and even their father noticed the change. He simply nodded, as though he already knew the decision had been made long before this conversation ever happened. Deep inside, your soulmate realized they were no longer running from their feelings. They were finally walking toward them. But just when everything seemed clear, an unexpected message arrived that caused your soulmate to pause once again. They looked at the screen, took a slow breath, and remembered every word their father had shared. Instead of fear, they felt hope. Instead of doubt, they chose trust. Yet the contents of that message have remained a secret until now. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. In the next part, you'll discover the message that made your soulmate believe your paths were meant to cross for a reason. A few moments later, your soulmate unlocked their phone with trembling hands. The message waiting on the screen was not long, yet it carried a meaning far greater than anyone could imagine. It simply reminded them that life often gives quiet signs before life-changing moments arrive. They smiled softly, remembering every word their father had spoken. Suddenly, all the confusion that had followed them for so long began to disappear. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The most important truth has still not been revealed. Later that evening, their father noticed a new confidence in their eyes. He gently asked, "Are you finally ready to stop hiding what your heart already knows?" Your soulmate didn't answer immediately. Instead, they looked toward the horizon and realized that every fear had been replaced by hope. They understood that real connections are not measured by distance or time but by the peace they leave within your soul. In that quiet moment, they made a silent promise that they would no longer let uncertainty control their future. As the stars filled the night sky, your soulmate held one final thought close to their heart. There was still something they wanted to tell you, something they had protected for far too long. Just before they found the courage to share it, their father spoke one last unforgettable sentence, a sentence that changed everything once again. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The next part reveals the words that gave your soulmate the final push to follow their heart without looking back. The silence that followed felt different. It was no longer filled with uncertainty, it was filled with expectation. Your soulmate's father looked at them with calm confidence and quietly said, "One day, you'll realize that the greatest decision of your life wasn't made in a single moment. It was made through every small choice that led you toward the right person." Those words settled deep within your soulmate's heart. They closed their eyes for a moment, and somehow, your face was the only thing they could see. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Without saying another word, their father handed them a small notebook. Inside were a few handwritten thoughts about trust, patience, and choosing kindness even when life feels uncertain. On the final page, one sentence stood out above all the others: "When someone brings peace to your heart, never take that gift for granted." Your soulmate read those words again and again until they could no longer hold back the emotions they had been hiding. At that instant, they understood why this entire journey had unfolded exactly the way it had. Just as they were about to reach out to you, another surprising moment unfolded. Their father smiled gently and whispered, "There is still one truth you haven't discovered." Your soulmate froze, wondering what could possibly remain unsaid after everything they had already heard. The answer was far more powerful than they expected. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The next part reveals the final hidden truth that changed your soulmate's heart forever. A peaceful silence filled the room as your soulmate looked into their father's eyes, waiting for the final truth. After a long pause, he quietly said, "The greatest blessing isn't finding someone perfect. It's finding someone who inspires you to become the best version of yourself." Those words touched your soulmate more deeply than they could ever explain. In that instant, they realized that every lesson, every delay, and every unexpected turn had prepared them for this moment. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Your soulmate's heart was overflowing with gratitude. They finally understood why thoughts of you never truly faded, no matter how busy life became. Their father smiled and added, "When a connection continues to bring peace even after every challenge, it deserves honesty, patience, and courage." Those words became a promise your soulmate silently made to themselves. They would no longer allow uncertainty to stand between their heart and the future they dreamed about. A quiet confidence replaced every fear they had carried for so long. As the evening came to an end, your soulmate reached for their phone one more time. This time, there was no hesitation, only hope. They were finally ready to share everything they had been holding inside. But just before they could take that final step, one unexpected event unfolded that neither of them had seen coming. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The next part reveals the surprising moment that convinced your soulmate the time to speak was closer than ever before.